who are you to this person?
Who am I to the person?
Yeah.
I'm the father.
Right, okay. So, when were the police there?
I just told you, 10:30 in the morning today.
Right, okay, there's no need to speak to me like that. I'm just trying to get
No, what it is because Merseyside police keep harassing a woman who has systemic lupus and a autistic child. That's why I'm ringing you with this energy, because I'm trying to figure out why Merseyside police think it's okay to cause unnecessary stress to a woman who has lupus and to an autistic child. That's why I'm ringing you.
Right, okay. Even still, I wouldn't be able to give you the information if we have knocked on the door due to data protection laws.
Oh, that's fine. No. That's fine, because she's right next to me, so she can give you permission, right, to tell me the information.
It still doesn't work like that, I'm afraid.
Oh, is it?
And I still wouldn't be able to tell her herself, because I'm not a police officer. So if she was under investigation for something, then she'd have to ask the officer in charge for details. I couldn't say that. Why?
So you can't tell me why, even though that she's made reasonable adjustments request under the Equality Act, that to stop banging on the door because there's an autistic child sensitive to sounds, you can't tell me why the police continue to discriminate against her. Is that what you're telling me?
Did the police say anything? Like, did she answer the door, anything along the sort, to figure out why you were there?
She didn't answer the door because she was sleeping. Because she rang the police at 4 a.m. in the morning because there was antisocial behaviour going on in front of the police and they ignored it. So if she rang the police at 4 a.m. in the morning and told them, don't come to my property, and then they'd show up anyway at 10:30, I mean, even if you're not a doctor, we all know you need at least 8 hours sleep. So if someone's ringing the police at 4 a.m. in the morning saying, I'm going to bed to get some sleep, they're clearly not going to be awake by 10:30.
Right, so she's called the police and is now asking why police turned up.
I don't even know what you're asking me right now. What I'm asking you is, I'm trying to figure out why Merseyside police keep discriminating against a woman who's got systemic lupus and an autistic child. That's what I'm trying to figure out, because it's causing them stress.
Right, okay, so what I'm a bit confused is, you've literally just said yourself, and I can see it here myself, that you called yourselves the early hours this morning.
No, I didn't say myself. I said she called. I didn't say I called. I wasn't there. She called. I'm ringing you now because she's let me know what's going on. She's feeling anxious. She's feeling scared of the police because she was assaulted by the police. And now, because she's made complaints and threatened legal action, she's now receiving harassment from the police. She's made the police aware that malicious calls are going on towards the property, and the police are refusing to investigate the malicious calls, which means police are turning up random hours of the day, banging the door, and it's affecting her and her child. And me as well, because obviously I don't like seeing my child's mother and my child worried that the police are going to come when there's no reason for them to be coming.
From what I can see here, she called us on 999. We have attended. So I'm really confused what the issue is.
Okay, is this the part where you just keep asking me random questions until I hang up?
I'm not asking you random questions.
You are, because you are asking me random questions because you're talking to me about something in the morning when I'm telling you the police turned up at 10:30 in the morning after she sent them a letter before claim telling them to stop showing up to the property, and you showed up to the property banging the door when Merseyside police are aware that there's an autistic child here. Even if you're coming for a safeguarding reason, the fact that you know on the system that she told you she's going to bed at 4 a.m. in the morning is going to be quite obvious. She's not going to be awake at 10:30. You don't need to be medically trained to know that someone needs 8 hours sleep
Well, I'm really sorry to say, but if there's a crime occurring and we are attending something,
No, you're
whether somebody.
You're not attending a crime. You're attending an allegation of a crime. Let's get it correct.
And that's why we need to get the details to understand what has happened that she was reporting to us.
Right, and if you're saying that that's the reason why you came, because you need the details of what she's reporting, what you could have done, which is in a reasonable adjustment, is to contact her by email and book an appointment by phone, which is what she's allowed.
We don't have her email, and she did request to remain anonymous.
No. She didn't request to remain anonymous. What she told you...
She did, because I'm reading it in front of me.
Well, you know what? You can read as much as you want. She has body cam footage. What the point is that she's told you in email, which is documented, that for you to stop to come into the property. If you wanted to get a crime sorted, what you could have done is email her, which you do have her email because she contacts you all the time by email. And that's where she sent you in...
I'm reading here in front of me. She has requested to remain anonymous in regards to an incident she was reporting for the neighbours. And she said she doesn't want anyone, she wants to remain anonymous. She called via 999, not via email. So we unfortunately do not have an email address for her. I don't even know her name.
So if you don't know her name, how do you know who I'm talking about?
Because you told me the address.
Okay, so the name is Naringa.
Unfortunately, that does not make any difference because I still cannot confirm that it's the person who called. So I can just see that it was called from an anonymous source via this phone number.
Yeah, and then afterwards, when she rang back at 4 a.m. to let you know that the woman is now attacking her home by banging the window when there's an autistic child there, and she said that she confirmed that it was her making the anonymous calls, yeah, and then she specifically said, do not come to my property to get the statement. And you've decided to ignore that.
Right, let me move over this.
So that's the point, that you don't have a valid reason, which is why we keep going around in circles. I want to know why you've come...
We have a valid reason. If we need more information regarding a possible domestic disturbance going on next door, we will knock on to get more information if she is happy to be involved and make herself known as the informant.
Right, and as I've just made it clear to you, you don't have a reasonable reason because your duty, right, is to follow the Equality Act. So if someone's telling you that what you're doing, yeah, is causing indirect discrimination, you're supposed to follow it. But you're not doing that. You're showing off on the street. Your Merseyside police are showing off on the street. No, you're not. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you like the sound of your own voice.